first up, just gonna take out the tools here really quick. Put the box away, and then here I'm gonna start with the toolkit here. So first thing first, make sure your phone is powered off. So if it's powered on or dead, make sure you hold the side button and just turn it off completely so that you don't damage anything. So once you do that, so from the toolkit here, I'll go ahead and take this. And then the one that we're looking for here, it's the pretty much this hexa one, the one that's pretty much gonna, you'll notice here, this size right here. If you guys can see, I believe it's Y triple, or is it, yeah. So yeah, that one is P5. So we got that one there. So we're gonna use that. And then here with this tool, you're gonna go simply take this off. So these are really easy with the right tool. It just comes off fairly quick. One, and then two, just like that. Easy and simple. Nothing crazy here. So we're gonna put this aside. Good thing to keep your screws in a good place because it's gonna be important that you know where they are. So I'm putting it right here, like a nice table here that doesn't slip or have those moving around because you don't want to lose any of those. So next thing is we're going to try to pry this up. Usually you want to use a suction cup for this. So we got a little suction cup here. Put that in here. And then now I'm going to put this, if your screen is cracked for some reason, you can also use like a tape so it's easier. So once you do that, you're just going to pry this. So as you can see, it lifts up really easily when you use one of this. If it doesn't lift up, you can also use like a heat gun, a light heat gun, like a low setting, or a hair dryer to kind of loosen the adhesive. But it pretty much come up just like this. And you just go around it. Nothing crazy here. So you go around that. And so you go around it just like that. And then you take the suction cup off here. And then the screen will just lift up pretty easily right here. You can use your hand. Don't be too rough with it. Just slowly do this. And then you want to lift it this way. As you can see, the position that I'm lifting. Because there is ribbons up here. So you don't want to tear from the top because you don't want to tear those ribbons. If you tear those ribbons, you're going to be pretty much screwed because you have to replace the screen then. So you can see here, the next thing you want to do while you hold your ribbon, I would recommend taking these off. So for these, we'll have to switch out our head here. So I'll switch the head out. All right, so let's go ahead and take this one out, put that aside, and then this is the one you need right here. You can see, we'll put that in here. Hopefully that's the right one. Okay, cool. So it's just, this one's slightly different. So you're going to keep track of where these are positioned because there's small and big ones. So I usually put it on a table and then position it accordingly how they were laid. So I'll put that one there. So it's the middle one. And then one more time. All right, so put that in pretty much the position that they're sitting in. That way I can remember when I put it back together. And then what you'll do is, there's 3 ribbon cables. These will be very gentle. You just want to pop it up lightly, just like that. That, and then one just like that. Let's see. 3, and then the 4th one underneath. So there are actually 4 of them on the iPhone 6. So they just come off. So we can take the screen out so that we can work around this area. So now we need to take the battery out. Make sure, as I said, phone is turned off. So we need to usually work with the tool like this tweezer here that usually works really well, and I'll show you why. So there's tapes here, adhesive tape here, that we want to try to use this method, which I'll try to show you. Hopefully it works. Sometimes if the adhesive is old or they're been misplaced, it's going to be hard to do, but generally it's pretty easy to do, just like this. So I'll show you. All right, so we got that. So now you're working with the battery, so do be very careful. And what I do is I twist this, and then my technique is to try to pull them outward this way. So it's like you twist and then twist this and then pull outward and then twist a little. Now you have to be very patient with this process. You can see here, if you're not patient, it can break like that. That's why you have this. And you're going to do the same thing again. Now, if you're finding it hard to do this, the other thing I recommend is taking a heat gun to the back here, and then, or a hair dryer to loosen the adhesive. So you can also do that as well. But generally, I think these don't require, but I find that might be even easier if you're struggling to pull it. But let me just show you. We try to do it with the most minimal tool we have here, which here doesn't look too great for us. I'm going to do the other one as well. So I'm just going to keep on doing that, and then once I have done that, I will start the video again. And the next thing you want to do is disconnect the battery. So you want to take this cover off. So there's just 2 screws here. This one and that one, and then this cover comes off. You can use your hand or the tool here. Just pull it up, and then use something like this. It will just come off like that, so that it is disconnected. So just to show you guys, this is the technique I mentioned that you should be doing. So you're gonna twist it and then pull it out, twist it and pull, and you keep on doing till it comes out. This is a long tape when it's stretched out. As you can see, it just keeps on coming out, and more. Finally, as you can see, it's a whole lump here. Alrighty, so once you got those taped out, the battery just comes off just like that. Really simple and easy. So we'll put the battery aside, and then we'll take the new adhesive strip that we got, and we're gonna lay them down. So generally, I just take the bottom off here. And you see these tabs, you want to make sure that you don't touch them, and they want to stick over so that it's set up just like that. All right, set those down, and then pull that off, and take a new battery. The other thing you can do, you can always test out the battery to make sure it works before you put the tape on. Might be a good idea, and you can just do it that way as well, just to make sure that you don't have to take it off. So if you want to do that, you can just put the thing back on here, right? This, oh, maybe not this. Actually, let's take that here. put it on here, and like that. Put that in. Sometimes with this strip here, you might have to wiggle around a little bit to get it in there, but don't damage that strip, because if you damage it, it's not gonna work. So you got just like that. And then if you want to test it out without closing everything up, right, put that ribbon on, put the ribbons back on here. These you can use your fingers, they just snap on just like that. If you have to force it, then that means you're not doing it right and you could damage something. And then we go ahead and power on the device. And it looks like it needs to be charged, so the battery might just need to be charged, that's all. And we'll do that charging after we put it back and show you guys that it's been done. But as you can see, there's signal here, that means the battery replacement was good. And we can put everything back, so it's going to be same way back. You're going to put this cover on first, and then that cover on, right, with the screws, and then the bottom screws as well. So let's start to do this. So we'll do that. Those screws, take that, a good thing is probably putting something against this screen here so you don't accidentally drop the screen, so to keep it propped up just like that. So you have these two screws in, and then the other thing you want to do, again, there's strips here for the white adhesive. You're going to pull this off and then just put it back just like that. So if you have to replace the battery again, you know, it's just like the factory seal one. Just put that cover on. And then this one here, just like that. Lay it up. Be very careful with the screen. You don't want to damage it in any way. So the video. Alright guys, so I put these screws in here and it's all good to go. And then now I cover up the screen. Now when you cover it up, you want to just be very gentle, you know, slide up. There's hinges up top. So be very careful, just like that. Let it just sit, and then use your fingers just to lightly press it down. Again, it should sit in flush without really any issues. And then you're going to put the bottom screws in, which we put to the side, and then this time we'll swap out our head here and take this there, yep, and then put that one there, and this. And that's it for battery replacement on the iPhone 6. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful. So make sure to like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.